Hello everyone. I've got a 3-gallon tank that I've got a pair of my Fundulopanchax gardneri Nsukkas. It's a pair I've had untouched, never been crossed out, always been the same line since 1999. Pulled a couple of mops out, thought we'd see how they're doing. Now, let's keep this from dripping all over the place. This egg, all nice and dark. This egg here is nice and dark. It's just about ready to hatch. Here's another one. If I can get up under there, I'm going to lose it. It's just about ready to hatch. That's a good start. Find a couple of nice fresh eggs. Nice ready to go eggs. I should pick these a whole lot more often than I do, but got some other things going on that really take. Okay, here's what I was looking for. Right here is a fresh egg. You can tell it's fresh because it's clear, so you can see right through it. Now if you put it under a microscope, if it's fertile, you'll see the start of the embryo forming. But when they're brand new eggs, they're clear. Now these are going to take at mid-70s, 10 days, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to hatch. So you'd like to have just a whole bunch of these all at the same time. I went and got some water because while this one needs a whole lot of time to hatch, these couple others were just about ready. Here's one of them. Oh, there's a couple. So we can get them up to where you... And here's one. And here's one. You can actually see the little fry in there. I think there was, see, there's another brand new egg, just so you know there's a difference. The clear ones are new, and the ones as they get darker brown are the one that's a little fry inside. And there's another one. He's getting ready to hatch. So I'll put him into some water. Should be a whole lot more eggs. Killies will eat their eggs if you give them a chance. And I haven't picked these guys in a while. Now, this was a sinking mop, and right off the bat, there's an egg about ready to hatch. There's another one. See how dark it is? You never know if they'll go for the floating mop or a sinking mop, or they use both. Or if you really watch them a lot, you'll find half the time they lay the eggs in the gravel or the sand and ignore the mop. They'll usually be up near the mop, but there won't be actually eggs in the mop. Here's another one. Wow. So, I was hoping I was going to have enough eggs that I would show you what I do when there's a whole lot of fresh eggs. I can show you anyway. It's just not worth doing for the 2 or 3 eggs. I'll just put the mop back in. But when you have that, when you have a mop like this, it's got a whole lot of eggs in it. What I will do is take that mop, skewer it with a stick, hang it over a gallon jug. Now, what this lets happen is it lets all the water drip out. And let the mop get down to where it's lightly damp. You'll have to squeeze it at the bottom because there's always water hanging at the bottom. Slightly damp. And then I'll take a quart or put them in the bag, seal it up. And I've got a cardboard box I put them into, and I'll check in 10 days and 2 weeks or whatever to see if those eggs are all eyeing up. In the meantime, I just let it drip dry. Too much water and they don't develop properly the way you want them to. Now, you can have eggs spread over several days. There's another egg, fresh egg. What you can do with multiple mops is just take the eggs off of one mop, stick it on the other mop. Just rub it off. But you can go like a week, 2 weeks, and have that mop full of eggs that are basically, you know, a week old, from brand new to a week old. You can dry it like I'm showing you and put it in a bag. Oh, there's one ready to hatch. And wait 10 days, 2 weeks, put it in water, and all the eggs will hatch at the same time, you know, within a day. What that does is keep you from having a million little containers with 2 fish in it, which is like impossible to take care of. They'll all be pretty much the same size, so they're not going to be eating each other for a couple of weeks until, you know, the greedy guys that quaff all the food first get to be big enough, and then they'll eat the little guys. But it'll buy you a week or 2 before you have to worry about separating sizes. And that is just a tremendous help when you're trying to get these fish going. You just cannot have a bazillion little containers. So these guys I have down here in this container, they'll hopefully be starting to hatch, and I'll show you what the little fry look like when we start them out. So that's how I take care of gardneri and Nsukka fry and eggs. I wish I would pick them a whole lot more often. I would have normally, you know, a week, 2 weeks with a nice pair, you can get 40, 50, 60 eggs. If you leave them in there, they'll eat them. There's probably some, I wouldn't doubt there's some little catfish in that tank. Seems like every tank I have has a couple of catfish in it. And of course, they could survive just on eggs. But killifish are pretty easy to do. This is yarn from the craft store or the big box store. You buy it in a skein, however you pronounce that. I don't know, it's $3. This is a blue one. Normally I get hunter green. I tried blue for a while. Doesn't seem to have any more eggs. Probably a lot of eggs in the gravel in that tank. But I'm not going to worry about it. So that's how you can do eggs with the gardneri. Works fairly well with the more common Aphyosemians. So, need some courage, try some killifish. They are so easy to do. You just have to worry about them not jumping, and they'll eat frozen food. Hello everyone. It's only been about 5 minutes since I picked these eggs. I wanted to show this to you. There's the first guy trucking around. There's another one hatching. You can see the little guy inside of that one. And let's try, see if I can find. Well, that one's hatched on me already. That's what's cool about doing these when they're ready to hatch. Handling them, moving them around, putting them in fresh water. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. And there's another one hatched. So of those we picked, it looks like I got 2 that haven't hatched so far. There's one of them. Trying to see if I can get lucky and watch him hatch. Let's see what the other one here is doing. Boy, you can completely see the little guy in there. He's just going to give one good thunk and he'll be hatched. This is really fun. This is the kind of thing you want to do and let your kids watch. It'll really, you'll be a hero. Look at that, nice brand new little fish.